This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV in association with Macklins in Marbella. We're in Las Vegas. We've come to the room of Adam Booth and we're going to see if we can find him. Follow.
Yeah, I'll be out in a minute. I'll be out in a minute.
Come in.
Adam! Esquire magazine. How are you?
I'm chilling. What are you reading? Look at this, look. What's Seamus Macklin doing in Esquire?
It's a great shout for Seamus
That's
Macklin.
Seamus Macklin, isn't it? You got him? It's Seamus. Huh? You little weirdo in Esquire. What's happening?
Nothing. It's been trying to track you down for a couple of days and here you are reading Esquire magazine, laying in your custom-made bathrobe. It's wonderful.
I like to take myself away.
Is there room for two in there?
Not you.
How are you? How's things been?
Good.
Yeah? When did you arrive?
Yesterday. You can ask the same questions that James just asked me for the other interview.
You just shattered the illusion of us doing another interview. But no, I've got my own questions for you.
Go on.
It's a bit uncomfortable here. Can I not get in that bath with you?
Come on. Come on, Cookie, baby. Here you go. Come on in. Hurry up before it gets cold. No. You're going to have to get wet look jeans. Come on, let's go.
Alright.
An image I didn't think I'd see.
Come on.
Booth versus
Questions.
Cook.
Don't, whatever we're doing, don't let it change what we're doing, right?
Can you talk to me a little bit about how the camp's been leading into this fight with
Really
KOROBOV
good.
this week?
Really good. 8 weeks ago, if you said that we would have done the work we've done and got to today injury free, I probably wouldn't have believed it, but I would have taken it every day of the week. I'm really happy.
Do you consider this as Andy Lee's last shot at a world title?
I wouldn't say things like that, but this is certainly a perfect moment for him. When you look at his experience, the training that he's had, the experience he's got in the sparring and the fights and going to the Olympics and being with Emmanuel Stewart for so long, and the things that we've been working on for the last two and a half years. No, I think it's perfectly set for him.
Would Andy Lee see it as his last opportunity at a world title?
We wouldn't talk in terms like that. This is world championship level, and you don't talk in terms like that. You just think about the work you've got to do, getting into your job.
You contemplated with Andy Lee, obviously, as a career at light middleweight. This is at middleweight. Did the opportunity for the title was the reason why he's come back down in weight?
The light middleweight thing with John Jackson was to get to beat a top 5 154 pounder to open up 2 division options, because the difference between light middle and middle is the smallest disparity in all of the sort of upper divisions, because it's only £6, and because Andy can comfortably make middleweight, and it really wasn't too much of a difference for him to lose those 2 or 3 extra pounds. We did that because of the fights that there would have been at 154. We thought we might have got the Miguel Cotto fight, and we waited for a couple of months only to be told that Andy was apparently too tall and hits a bit too hard for Cotto to say, at least that's what the better told us. Then we waited, and it looked like nothing was going to happen, and that we were going to have to do another ranking fight. And then all of a sudden, Quillen vacated. Billy Joe was going to take the fight with Eubank Jr. I spoke to Frank Warren and we put this together.
Do you envisage, obviously, have you spoke about that Billy Joe situation now since he's beaten Chris Eubank?
No. It's all about that KOROBOV. There's nothing else other than KOROBOV. Anything after KOROBOV is completely irrelevant, because Andy's got to fulfil his dream of winning a world middleweight title.
We know that Matt KOROBOV's got an excellent amateur pedigree. His professional record doesn't suggest...
Maybe he has.
I'm talking.
Okay, I thought you were trying to create little different shapes. Go on.
Weird cherry, isn't it? His professional record doesn't suggest that he has fought any elite level middleweights. So what does that tell us about Saturday night and what you're facing?
Not necessarily as a pro, but as an amateur, he boxed the best in the world and beat the best in the world. What it tells me is that he hasn't done as a pro what he's done as an amateur yet, but it doesn't mean he can't. So we have to be prepared for a Matt KOROBOV that can repeat as a pro what he did as an amateur. Can't rely on him having not had the challenges and and the victories as a pro, because he's still got his attributes and it's still a challenging fight.
Do you think that this would be his best ever chance of becoming world champion come Saturday?
I don't know, because you can't speak about the future. What I do know is that it generally feels, when we look at the facts and we also trust our perceptions, it genuinely leaves us with an overriding feeling that it's a perfect moment for him.
What are you expecting from KOROBOV from what you know of him come Saturday?
I'm expecting fast hands and fast feet. Strong, quick punches. Not a powerful puncher, but strong, quick punches. With a lot of experience to go with it, because he likes to box and dominate with his boxing in the first few rounds. That's what I'm expecting him to try and get about.
And what are you expecting from Andy Lee? Are you expecting him to stop him?
To shut that down and do what he's got to do. Remember, you don't have to beat speed with speed. You can beat speed with timing. Vernon Forrest did it with Shane Mosley. Breeders' Prescott did it with Amir Khan.
Did you watch the Saunders Eubank fight?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Great fight.
Who did you think actually won?
I think Billy Joe won it by 1 or 2 rounds. I don't think Junior didn't have the skills to compete with Billy Joe's boxing in the first few rounds, and then took too long to get going. And I think he probably underestimated Billy Joe's ability to survive when he's tired, because I think Billy Joe's admitted that a lot of his career he hasn't been in shape. And sometimes guys sparring when they're not in shape and fighting when they're not in shape, they have to learn how to get through the rounds without relying on their punching. And Billy Joe has got those little instincts just to survive those little moments when shots are coming at him. And I think that experience of him doing that for so long got him through those last couple of rounds when Junior put the heat on him. But Billy Joe did a great job in the first half of the fight, because he opened up a big gap and he used his instincts and his skills to survive the difficult times when Junior wanted to put his foot down on the gas. And I think maybe that was underestimated from Eubank Junior's side. Billy Joe's survival instinct as well as his quick hand boxing.
Eubank's level of opponents before Billy Joe was criticised heavily as he hadn't really fought anyone in comparison to Billy Joe Saunders. Ultimately, was the fight too soon for Chris Eubank?
Was it a split decision?
Yes.
Or split decision.
It was split, yeah.
But even if it wasn't a split decision, even if it was unanimous by 1, maybe 2 rounds. And that's how close the fight was. A fight can't get closer than that, because he was coming on strong. So how could you say it was too soon? Because not only did he prove that he belonged at that level, and remember, we're talking about final eliminator for a world championship level, having not boxed anyone. For people to be criticising Junior or trying to laugh at the fact that he took the fight too soon, judge it when it's all said and done, because that boy's got a long career and he's only going to get better from what happened in that split decision loss in a final eliminator for the world title, having never boxed for any level title before. No, I think what he's achieved is exceptional. I think Billy Joe did a great job on the night. I think Frank Warren deserves a lot of praise for putting that fight on, because Frank and Billy Joe didn't need to take that risk, and they knew that Eubank Jr. was going to bring the heat, and they dealt with it. But it was a fantastic fight, a close fight, and I think they're both better fighters because of it.
Would you like to see a rematch?
Between the two of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
Especially if one of them's got a world title.
We won't be talking about them having the WBO, will we?
Who knows? Mandatory, baby. Never know. You had a good couple of wins for your boys, Ryan Burnett and Richard Towers at your call recently.
And Dion Juma on Saturday night.
Oh, second round?
Yeah.
Were you injured?
No, because I had to do Andy's last session, but we always knew that.
Talk about Richard Towers and Ryan Burnett.
Ryan had 2 fights in 7 days. First round and 5th round wins. So we started working together a few months ago, and the plan was to work together, get some good sparring, have 2 fights in a short period of time, take Christmas off, and then in the new year set about the next stage of his challenge. And it's gone, touch wood, fantastically well. It's a kick and fight. Richard Towers, learning to box with a new style. Spent a long time him actually adjusting to the new balance, etc. And he got off his jab really well for 5 rounds and stopped the guy in the 6th. And then Dion Juma moved down carefully to light heavyweight. He now realises that he's stronger, quicker and better being lighter than he was before. And having not boxed for a year, had a good 2nd round win. So yeah, we're happy.
Hoping to make it a quadruple.
No, it's 5, isn't it?
Oh.
Quad's 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's been 4 fights. Burnett twice, Towers and Junior.
Oh, twice. I was
What's-
almost Burnett in one fighter.
No, what's 5?
A pentagon.
Quintet.
Thank you. Mystical voice in the background. Do you currently train any other fighters?
No.
Are you currently looking to train any other fighters?
No, I'm currently looking at Andy's fight Matt KOROBOV. No.
Just wondered. Just heard some rumours. More rumours about you. The rumour mill done the circuit on Twitter the other day.
Really?
3 tweets.
Yeah, you need to get off that.
Yeah, really? Do you know any other information about anyone else?
What is this?
I'm asking some questions
Do I know? Do I know any other information about anyone else?
that you may use to train or manage.
No.
Nothing.
No. You want some gossip? Go look elsewhere.
But I thought this is what we were here for.
No. Listen, Seamus Macklin is in Esquire. That's all we need to know.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you for letting me spend some time during the bar. This is weird, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's not. Do you know what? It's actually
You're
not weird.
fucking weird.
Do you know what it
I'm
is?
weird.
It's not actually weird. You shave as well. It's not actually weird. That's what's weird. It's not weird sitting in the bar with you. It's a normal thing.
Might not be weird for you.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to give this away as a present. You will sign this today.
Get Seamus to sign it.
You'll find Seamus to sign it as well. And I'm going to give this away. So if you want this, tweet me Adam Booth's amateur record. Yeah, do you know what it is?
Yeah, there or thereabouts.
Yeah, you don't know, yeah.
Yeah, we can make it out.
Right.
Yes.
The first person to tweet me and Adam Booth his amateur record, if you think it's vaguely close to what you think it is, they will win this Esquire magazine signed by him. It's a little competition on the spot.
Okay. Was that?
Yeah.
3 entrants.
Yeah, why not?
That's free.
Alright, well listen, Adam Booth, thanks for giving us a little bit of time. Unless you have any closing words.
Bye.
Nothing else?
Viva Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas. Thank you very much. Kugan Cassius, Adam Booth.
What happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas.
Can't show it now.
We are going to show. Actually, I need to fucking get